We have the family of the late governor of Nyeri County, the family of Deputy Gachagua.
Now, in a nation still coming to terms with the passing of one of its greatest political icons, a new chapter of unity and perhaps redemption is quite.
Yeah, ni virus. Sasa maneno ya ugonjwa Kalonzo na mimi tunaingilia wapi?
Siaya suggests that Gashagua intends to use this moment not as a political maneuver, but as a gesture of genuine respect to a man whose life's work transcended party lines and defined Kenya's democratic struggle. So by bowing his head at Raila's resting place, Gashagua would be sending a message larger than political itself, or larger than politics itself, that Kenya must grow beyond bitterness, that respect for the departed transcends rivalry. But this visit is also about more than Raila and Gashagua. It touches the heart of Kenya's post-independence story, the long and uneasy relationship between the Kikuyu and the Luo communities. For decades, these two groups have stood on opposite ends of Kenya's political divide, shaping alliances and also rivalries that defined generations. Now, by extending a hand of peace in Bondo, Gashagua appears to be making a deliberate effort to cool historic tensions. His message, I'd say, will be clear. There is no bad blood between the Kikuyu and the Luo, only shared dreams and common struggles. That unity, if genuinely pursued, could be transformative, a moment of healing between two pillars of Kenya's identity. Imagine it, the former Deputy President from Mathera standing in the ancestral home of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, laying a wreath not as an opponent, but as a fellow Kenyan, acknowledging that the nation must move forward together. At the center of this unfolding story stands Dr. Oburu Odinga, calm, measured, and gracious. While others in ODM debate whether Gashagua should be received, Oburu has chosen the higher road. His quiet dignity and inclusive tone portray him as a true statesman, a leader who understands that reconciliation is not weakness, but wisdom. By opening his doors to those once seen as adversaries, Oburu has shown moral clarity that transcends partisan boundaries. He recognizes that Raila's legacy, and indeed the Odinga legacy, is not a party possession, it belongs to the nation. His open-hearted approach contrasts sharply with the hardline stance taken by some within ODM, such as Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga, who maintained that Gashagua should not be welcomed in Bondo. Yet in that contrast, Oburu's stature only grows. He has become not just the guardian of his brother's memory, but a custodian of Kenya's moral conscience. Should Gashagua indeed deliver that long-awaited apology, it would mark a rare act of humility in Kenya's political history. It would show that rivalry need not harden into hatred, that leaders can disagree passionately, yet still respect one another's humanity. More profoundly, it would open the door for ordinary Kenyans to do the same, to see themselves not as tribes in competition, but as citizens bound by shared hope and history. For Gashagua, this could also be a moment of personal redemption. Having skipped Raila's burial, a move that drew mixed reactions, a visit to Kangoka Jaramogi could signal his intent to make amends both to the Odinga family and to the wider public. And as he seeks to rebuild trust between regions, he may find that this gesture earns him something politics rarely offers: forgiveness, not just from individuals, but from history itself. And therefore, as the nation awaits the outcome of Rigathi Gachagua's expected visit to Siaya, one truth has already become evident. This moment, delicate, emotional, and rich with symbolism, has already begun to redraw Kenya's political lines. It has shown that reconciliation, however tentative, begins with courage, that an apology sincerely offered can heal wounds deeper than politics, and that in the quiet grace of Dr. Oburu Odinga and the humility of a man seeking to make peace, Kenya may finally glimpse the kind of leadership it has long desired. Leadership grounded not in defiance, but in dignity. True power is not in holding grudges, it is in letting them go. Thank you for watching. Look out for our next episode. This is Inside the Calling.